Hi everyone, I'm back with another salt reading as promised, and I will also be taking some personal messages for all those who participated on my Instagram um, salt reading giveaway of sorts. And in case you want to participate too, I will be putting up something by the end of this week again. So you can go follow me on Instagram. It's at the rate happysoul.tarot. So the dot is the full stop. All right. Happy soul full stop tarot. No spaces. And I'm already receiving some messages. So I'm going to just. Okay. Let's start with the reading. All right. Let's start with the reading now. I've also taken some salt crystals today here, and we've added some lovely dried lavender. You know the texture of the salts, because I have about three different types of salts going on here. Okay, three different textures, three different salts. I get the feeling that all these obstacles in your life, all the big roadblocks that you could not kind of come over for quite some time now, be it buying your house, be it buying a car, or clearing your education loan. For a few, this is about finding a new job. For some, this is about clearing an exam, whatever this is. So I feel like you have been planning this and hoping to overcome this obstacle, this giant obstacle for quite some time, for almost like 2 3 years. For someone specific, this could be for about 5 years almost. Um, five is the number, yeah, 5 years almost. I feel like now finally things are moving. You see how I'm able to move the larger salt crystals with so much ease and still get to the destination. I feel like whatever this obstacle has been for you, that's been around for quite some time, that is moving with much ease. So, if this is about clearing an exam or any of the things that I just said, it is happening for you. All right, everyone watching this, at any given point of time that you're watching this video, it is happening for you. All right, so that movement of that obstacle, basically, you overcome it or you let it slide. All right, the point is that you reach the destination of your choice. Whatever it is you're trying to accomplish here, that gets accomplished. Let's see what else. Is there a message for anybody from my Instagram participant spirits? I'm going to take their names so you know who you are. This message would be for you, okay? So, Preeti, this one is for you. I feel like whatever you are trying to overcome, or the situation that you're in right now, I feel like there's a certain situation that you're thinking about. I feel like you're going to crush it. Okay, it's a good thing you are able to accomplish again what you want to accomplish. You're able to crush the obstacle there, or anything or anyone standing in your way. You're able to move past that. Preeti, I think you're also maybe a little worried about your kids or family in general. Kids come to mind though. Okay, so I feel like there's a little bit of worry about them with the future. The future. See, going, reaching their goals, becoming something? How will they move ahead in life? I feel like you're worried about something in relation to your kids, or it could be family in general, like a spouse and kids, things like that. So I feel like things are moving. Okay, 2023 has been hard for so many people, so I feel like things are moving. 2024 is slowly picking up pace for you. Okay, I also feel like this particular message is not just for Preeti but also for a few of you. Like things are picking up. Okay, it's going to be a very slow movement, very slow but very smooth, very easy flowing. All right, 2024 is going to be a year of slow movement, but towards growth, towards um, getting the job done, towards achieving your goals, basically. All right. Okay. I am very drawn to talking about someone's marriage here. I feel like somebody who's been waiting a long time to get married to either their partner. Um, I feel like this is a couple already. So maybe you've been in a relationship for quite some time and you are wondering or hoping when this day would come. So I feel like 2024 this is happening. You There might be a proposal happening very soon, or parents coming together, um the families meeting each other, though that kind of situation is happening very very soon. So within a month or two almost, and 2024, basically within a few months, 6 to 8 months, the whole marriage takes place. So the coming together of two people who are already together. This is a couple who will be basically moving, taking the next steps in their relationship. All right, what else? Let me just gather everything here and start again. What else? There's a lot of heart opening. You know what I mean? Like we have chakras in our body. Okay. Anybody who's not familiar with that, I would, really ask you to go read up about what are chakras in our body. All right. So I also have a blog written on chakras. It's on my website, www.happysoultarot.com. So you can also go read up a little bit, little basic information about chakras. So the heart chakra, basically, I feel like there's a lot of heart opening. You know, you might be going through an emotional phase or the release of a situation that made you emotionally blocked off. All right. I feel like I feel like you have started to go through this phase already where you're going through an heart chakra cleansing, heart chakra opening, heart chakra balance. All right. And with the balance of heart chakra, all of your chakras are also coming into focus slowly. All right. For quite a few people, I feel like you're going to come to an understanding or get get information about your health, basically. All right. Many of you, I feel like you're going to get information about your health. It's like an update on your health, or a new piece of information coming to light. All of that is related to this heart chakra opening. All right. The heart chakra opening, this information that's coming through for you about your health is very very important. For some this is a bit more serious than others. Of course it depends from person to person. This is a general reading, so but please pay attention to your health. If someone has been thinking about getting health checkups done, go for it. All right. There is important information regarding your health that's coming through, so please go for it. This is more like a general thing right now for everybody here. Let me see. Uh, do we have any messages for Jyoti here? Jyoti. Jyoti, I get the feeling that you're trying to understand where your personal and professional life is headed. I feel like both are kind of going hand in hand, and they're both at positions where you feel like there's a change that is needed here because there's some sort of newness or change that you're looking for, personal and professional life. I feel like your personal, and it's basically the kind of your approach to these situations, your approach to your work, your approach to your personal life, within your personal life also, like different aspects of your personal life, like the relationships you share with your family, with your siblings, with your partner or spouse, with kids, like just different aspects or within your personal life and different aspects within your professional life. I feel like that is highlighted here, and the way you're approaching them, I feel like there's a change that is required within your approach itself, and that is the only way forward. Like, you have to shift your approach a little. I also feel like maybe you're wanting to relocate to a different location. It's just an idea. Maybe it's something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. If that is the case, I feel like you should explore the idea a little bit more before actually taking some decisions. Okay? What else? What else is there, Spirit? Someone wants to travel overseas. I feel like for pleasure, or maybe you want to combine work with pleasure, but I don't think that's a very good time. It's a very good time for you to plan your travels because I feel like you need to stay put where you are. Okay, so hold off any sort of travels that you're planning because mostly work or work with pleasure. Okay, so if that is the case, if this is only pleasure, I feel like it's fine. But somebody who's planning either a combination of the two or specifically for work, please just hold off for a little bit of time. It's not a good time to plan the trip. All right, I feel like you'll end up um, investing a lot of money in it, but the trip might not actually happen on the timeline that you're hoping it would. So all of that money is kind of, wasted. There's a lot of planning and money and efforts that's going into it. So I feel like you should just hold off a little bit. Okay? I feel like someone in a relationship, I feel like you are in a same sex relationship and you're worried about probably introducing your partner to the family, or I feel like your family is aware about you but they don't actually know that you're in a relationship, and that's what worries you. So if that is the case, I feel like you need to just embrace the idea that everybody takes their own time with different situations. It's I mean, with with some families, um, irrespective of the sexual preferences, there are still issues, right? I feel like you just need to either go ahead and just rip the band-aid off and be like, I'm seeing this person, I'm dating this person, or living with them, or whatever the situation is here. But I feel like you either decide to just, take that step and move ahead, because or you choose not to make the family's opinion such a big part of your relationship, because I feel like that's happening right now, and it's affecting your relationship and your partner. All right. So please be mindful of that. I feel like I understand that there's a certain fear about how your family might react or respond to your partner, but I feel like you need to make a decision whether you want to go ahead and do this, or that their opinion comes second, you know, because it's clearly affecting your relationship now. So please be mindful of that. What else? Spirit, what else is there? I feel like um, someone has been studying a lot. I feel like this is like a brain that I just drew, you know, studying a lot or brain. There's something to do with brain here. If I'm getting two very different messages here. So the first one is that someone who's been constantly just studying, or trying to figure out how should they go ahead with their academics, or will they get their college admission, will that come through um, academics related, basically. So whatever this is academics related, that is happening for you. All right. The second message, which is very drastically different from that one, is that someone needs to get their health checkup done in relation to probably like neurology or something related to brain. Um, it's a very serious matter here, okay? So if you have been feeling discomfort or a lot of headaches, a lot of something neurology or brain related, basically nerves or brain related, okay? So if you feel like I'm experiencing something and I don't quite understand it, please see a professional immediately. All right. And uh, for those of you who are looking at your academics, it's moving as per plan, so don't worry about it. All right. What else? Spirit, is there anything else? Do we have something for Shibani here? Something for Shibani here. Shibani. Shibani, I feel that there is either you have recently traveled or you're about to travel, okay? Um, and you don't like it. You don't like the stark difference between your previous place and now, or if you're about to travel, then the place you're going to travel to. I feel like you don't like changes in general, okay? You might hope for them, but it takes you a long time to just settle into a newer atmosphere, you know? I feel like that's something that you struggle with and you don't like that. There's also another S, but reversed, I feel like, you know. Um, since I already know this, I feel like there could be a little bit of stress coming in from home, from your spouse, you know, the other S. There's also, I don't, even though I see an 8 almost, but I don't really feel like taking it. So I would go for the reverse S. And I want to talk about how the communication between you and your partner has to be stronger. Okay, Shibani, you and the other S, you have to figure out how you can communicate better, because it's a long life ahead of you, and that communication, the gap between the communication and everything that happens between that space is very harmful. Like, it will only make situations more annoying to deal with. Okay. And I feel like your tolerance level is dropping year after year. Okay. So Shibani, this one was for you. Do we have something for Manju, please? Manju. Manju. Manju is living a very relaxed, smooth life. But I feel like, Manju, you end up creating all these lumps, not lumps really, like you end up creating all these situations where you end up draining your energy out completely for yourself. It's not others around you who are asking you or putting you in that situation. I feel like a lot of times you end up putting yourself into that situation where you end up with a lot of work that can be carried out by other people also. But of course, you get a certain kind of joy doing it, but you also have to realize that it is time that you start maybe delegating the work or taking on less, you know. Do a little bit and then let somebody else take over, right? So please take care of your health. Okay. Any other messages, Spirit? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? I feel like a lot of people want to stay at home now. Everybody watching this, I feel like all of you want to stay at home, stay warm, stay home, stay comfortable in your clothes, just maybe binge watch something. But Spirit is asking you to step out. Spirit is saying that no, don't be home. Go out there because something's happening for each and every one of you. You're meeting someone important. You're meeting someone who is very important in your journey right now. For some, you're meeting your possible soul partners, soul sisters, meeting like minded people, meeting people who will teach you lessons, meeting people who will uplift you. For a lot of people, like you're being asked to step out, go out there, you know. What else? Anything else? What is this? Is that a 2? 2. It's more like 12 or 2. 12. So December could be important for a lot of you. Um, Everything that you planned for December might actually take place for you. Um, December can be good for you to go ahead with certain plans, all right? Except for that person or those people who are doing the travel thing, right? Um, but I'm also focusing on the 2 here. So, again, if we look at just the month, maybe the second month or second month from now, I don't get weeks, days. I'm strongly getting the month, or so it could be that December to Feb could be a really good period for you. Something massive is happening in this phase. You might meet someone, again, you might meet someone very important. You might be setting up your business. Your work is going to pick off, take off, not pick off. I was actually trying to say pick up and then take off. So, yeah, we see what happened there. Um, what else? Interestingly, there's also a D that I see here now. D. So, yeah, December, any name starting with D. Um, I feel like this is a sign for good things happening. I feel good right now. What I feel right now is like energized and I'm feeling good. Okay. So maybe someone's name starting with D or December, whatever you're planning in December, it's happening. Things are moving for you. What else? Is there any last messages, Spirit? Any last messages? Anything else, please? Someone's traveling to the beach or walking by the beach. You want to be by the beach, but it's too cold. So I don't know what's going on here. Whoever this is who wants to be at the beach right now, but it's too cold to be out. I understand. I get that. Wanting to be in a place, but not the right time. Okay. So I think this is the salt reading for today. I did keep my tarot deck ready here in case there was something I wanted to check. So I do want to end the reading on this note. This again could be a message for someone. So we have the Five of Cups here. See that? The Five of Cups here talks about how shifting into the reality that you want to be in is just a step away. The minute you turn around and cross the bridge, you're there. Just one step away. Take one step at a time and things will start moving for you. So anybody who's been feeling at a loss, or you've recently experienced some sort of loss, um, if you have been feeling down, feeling low, feeling unhealthy, feeling like things just aren't going the way you want them to go, just not feeling it, maybe, you know, if that is the case, I want to end this reading on the note that even if that's true, okay, I acknowledge that yes, it is true. All of your feelings are valid and they're true. But if you want to change that, you have to take that step. All right? Ask for help, turn around, see who's there, see what is there, see what can you do next. Okay? Just that one step will help you move. All right? Okay. Oh, interestingly, in your shadow, I sometimes take the shadow side. So, in your shadow, which is the bottom of the pile, you have the Knight of Wands. So, Knight of Wands, the minute you turn around, things will start moving. A certain direction will come in place. All right? Okay. So, this was your reading. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked it, please share it with a loved one if this can help them out. And if you would like a personal tarot card reading, you can connect with me. The link is mentioned below in description. You can also log on to my website, which is www.happysoultarot.com. And you can follow me on Instagram as well, which is at the rate happysoul.tarot. So thank you guys. Have a beautiful month. Have a beautiful rest of the year. And I will see you in the next one.